what to expect in real life. I'm not going to say I grew up in a perfect family, but I'm also not going to say I had a terrible life. I had a sister, an abundance of pets, and two parents who loved and still do love me so much. The only hidden lie here is the part I went through most of my life not knowing. All my life I thought the fighting was normal. I thought maybe this is just something all families do. I grew up around the arguing and constant fighting, and I was immune to it. I was about 16 years old when my dad told me he and my mom would be splitting up. At that moment, for some reason, I wasn't affected by it. It made sense, the constant arguments and fighting and separation they had from each other. My dad explained to me he wasn't happy, and as weird as it was to think about my family not being together anymore, some part of it made sense to me. My sister and I never had a good relationship. We fight a lot still and have never been super close. Every now and then, on rare occasions, we do have our moments. I needed my sister a lot through this, but it was hard considering she was starting college, and I knew she wouldn't be around much longer. A few weeks later, things began to fall apart and my life took a turn. My sister went to college, my junior year started. The boy I thought I really liked left, and I distanced myself from everyone and everything. Once this had happened, the divorce my dad told me about almost a month ago really hit me. I've struggled a lot with anxiety for a while, and sometimes it's more severe than others. When you feel this alone and so trapped in your own thoughts, it's hard to get away from the taunting questions anxiety can give you. I felt empty and alone. People in my life kept leaving me, and everything that was meant to be good went totally south from that. On a daily basis, I would ask God, why me and why now? Why did you choose me, and why so much all at once? I couldn't wrap my head around the reasoning for everything happening to me. I developed an extreme amount of depression and anxiety. Those of you who knew me last year probably knew me as either the quiet one or the tall, nice girl. Well, if you knew me a year ago, you may have just known me as the quiet girl. I shut everyone out, my friends, my family, and anybody who was willing to help me. I missed a lot of school and my grades suffered a lot from it. As much as I wanted help, I wish people would just leave me alone. Their only intentions were to help, but it stressed me out to the point where I had to fake a happy attitude so they would just leave me be. A year later, I learned a lot. I've gone through things some people haven't. I learned that life isn't meant to go perfect, and instead of dwelling on the bad, you have to look at the good, even if you have to look so deep for it. I'm extremely lucky to have had some of my best friends with me, no matter how hard I tried to push them away. Love is a hard thing, but love is also something that takes two willing people to achieve. I've learned this a lot earlier than most people. Love is special when you find it in someone either now or years down the road. Cherish it. I can still say I run into struggles on a daily basis, considering I do a lot for myself as a 17-year-old. But I have a lot of people who love me here and are willing